Hi Pisces, sorry, I just had to switch on the light because it is so dark here, unbelievable. And I hope you're doing well. And let me just move into the perspective of the cards. Okay, my darlings, thank you very much for your likes and shares and subscriptions. Keep them coming. I do appreciate it. And I'm trying to sort out with Brenda how we can go live on YouTube together. Since YouTube has changed and you have to put a special code in, etc., etc. We'll get there perhaps at the end of the month or in a couple of weeks. Let's have a look at what we can do. Okay, so join us literally all together, the Geminis, the Pisces and all the other star signs. But what brought me and Brenda together are the Gemini and the Pisces. We have competition and sometimes it's the Pisces that are the winner with me and Gemini with Brenda and vice versa. So yes, those are our signs. I'm a Gemini, she's the Pisces, and I've got a lot of star signs that are dear to me, and also Cancer, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, you name it. So let's get started with your reading. I'm using the titanium fortune cards. It is the golden edition. That's the golden. I've got the pink ones. This is I got this from a cyber angel, a viewer, in other words. And that was an earlier edition, so I'm really chuffed and I'm using them. I'm showing her that I do use her cards and also the oracle cards from last week and this week. So I do love all your support and I'm immensely grateful. Thank you. Just stay with us and be one of the family, Cyber Angel. Okay, you're going to come in with the clouds. That's not very nice. That's the overall energy. There could be arguments, so this could be a warning. Don't get stressed out. Just be aware of communication difficulties. So be careful what you say and what you mean. Say what you do and do what you say. Keep it transparent as well and watch your intonation. But I think because you've got such beautiful cards, if you can maintain the balance, then everything should be fine. Then they will be short-lived. After all, after rain comes sunshine. The sunshine is already breaking through. So if you've had a disagreement, it will be short-lived. If you've had an argument, there will be a turnaround. So don't worry too much. Okay. Just remember, every cloud has a silver lining. You've got Temperance, and this is such a beautiful card. Just look at it. It looks like she's got the ribbons and of victory and happiness and gloriousness. And Temperance is really depicted as an angel in other decks, but this is just a lady that's covered by silk, and she's got nothing to hide, and she's trying to keep the balance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius can be stubborn because all fire signs can be stubborn. And that is one of their talents for persevering and pushing through to what they want. Okay, so keep the balance. You might be in balance already. You might be happy. It could be that you're back in balance after an argument. So don't worry too much. You've also got the child. The child means new beginnings, a birth of a child, a birth of, you could be hearing of a birth of a child or a birth of a new project. This could be a new hobby. As a child is also playful and he learns through his play. So you could be learning something new in a playful manner with hands on. His hands are on the bike and he's learning how to ride a bike to keep his balance because his feet are on the ground. So that's keeping him grounded and balanced. He's not yet with the trike, okay? So again, balance is quite significant in your week, reading this week. And also you've got the partnership, the lovers. Ooh, and you could be dealing with a Gemini as the lovers is represented by this card, Gemini. You've also got the 2 pillars. That is, for me, number 11, the doorway. The divine has your back. So if you're not seeing anything happening at the moment to bring you together, then know that the angels and the divine is working in the wings or in the background. Also coming back to the child, if you're wanting to get pregnant, then the time is fertile to do so. If you don't want to get pregnant, then take precautions. So there again, let your inner child come out. Be more playful if you're too serious. Perhaps that will bring you and your partner in balance, or potential partner. If you're not hooked up, then you could be meeting, like I said, a Sagittarius or a Gemini or an Aquarius, and those are the people around you in the reading. They are prominent. You might have to make choices between 3, because we've got 3. Well, 3 is a crowd. Okay, Pisces. You might have to make a choice between 3 admirers, or with who you want to be a soul partner with. That can be as well, because the lovers also represent your soulmate. Okay, so you might have to make a choice. You've got the 10 of Cups though. The 10 of Cups means expansion, family reunion with family and friends, partying, celebrating, marriage, buying a house, moving from a small house to a larger house, because you might be pregnant, especially with the baby here. It doesn't mean expansion. It can be geese, it can be a dog, it can be a cat. Now here we've got a little cat sitting here, but usually it's a cat or a dog that is depicted in this card. Also, we've got the rainbow. Heaven and earth are connected, so you might see signs like feathers, pennies, anything like that. It could be an ancestor or a parent or anybody that's passed is protecting you, like working behind the scenes or in the wings, protecting you, bringing you happiness. Know that they are with you. It's a transformational time, definitely. Okay. And then this is midweek. At the end of the week on Friday, you could be getting a visitor, and they could be bringing you a gift. You've got the bunch of flowers. That bunch of flowers means a visitor getting a gift, and luck. So luck is on your side. You've got the divine behind you. You will be in balance. Ultimate happiness. You feel secure. Together you know that you stand strong. That together. A soulmate doesn't have to be your partner. It can be also a best friend for life. Like a girlfriend that you grew up with from kindergarten, or that you have known for a long time, or a classmate, a boy that is now a man. He could be visiting you. Who knows? You might have a wish to get married. Well, here's the card of marriage. You might have a wish to get to know somebody. Well, here you have 3 people. You've got choices. So put yourself out there and don't create arguments or friction anywhere, because you've got a lot of joy around you. What with the 10 of Cups, with the bunch of flowers, with your soulmate card. Beautiful. Your wishes or your goal are coming true. You've been navigating perhaps to where you want to go, because the stars were used in the early days, and the moon, the stars, the moon and the sun was used to ship through the night and through the day to get to know where you want to go. Now, you might be navigating, but you might not know everything. This could be a situation or a question at hand. You've got the moon. That means the dark side of the moon, unknown things. They could come to fruition because you've got the 7 of Pentacles. You might have sown the seeds. You might have invested in something, either physically with coins, or mentally, spiritually, or lovingly in romance. You might have put yourself out there as the seed of attraction, and now you're getting the abundance back. You are in the spotlight, double up in the spotlight. The star is also spotlight. It gives light on your path. You are on the right path to your northern node. So do the research if you can, or find out more information if buying a house, if the house is sound as a pound. That's an English saying. That is, there's no discrepancies in the building or in the foundations. I'm hearing foundations prominently, so, or the roof. So make sure that you get a survey done before you buy the house if you are buying a house. This will be a good investment because you know that you will see a larger return when you come to sell it again, perhaps through downsizing when you're pensioned, or when you're downsizing because the children have left the home, or for any other reason. But it seems that abundance is on your path this week, especially emotionally and fulfillingly. Wow. Your emotions might be high because this reading is for the 23rd to the 29th, and it is full moon on the 23rd, so I'm not surprised that the moon has come out, let alone the star. Right, beautiful, beautiful reading, very powerful reading. You will be in your power on the 23rd and on Saturday and Sunday, since this is the card for the weekend. From the Moon Oracle deck, we have abundance, and we've got the Hunter Moon. Okay, now you can go to the Farmer's Almanac and find out what the Hunter's Moon means. It might give you extra information. This is card 38, and talking about the heavenly number or angelic number, number 11. 3 and 8 becomes 11. There you are. The confirmation of the doorway, of the angelic and divine doorway is here. Abundance is coming in. Now, if it's not coming in this week, then it could be the fall, because you can see the leaves falling, and number 11 is of course the fall in November. So the time from now until the end of November could be quite significant, so make a note in your agenda or diary. From the card, you've got the moon and the unicorn. Not every unicorn card has a moon, but this shows me that your psychic abilities, your empathic abilities, your intuition might be even working overtime for 11 weeks or in the 11th month. I think, let me see, we have 1, 5, so between now and the end of October is 11 weeks. So 11 weeks from that to the end of October, and then we will be in Sagittarius. Will be significant for you. No, not Sagittarius. And that will be Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio and Sagittarius, yes. Okay, a full moon's radiance is always with you, showering you with beams of love. Know that you are loved, Pisces. You're a gentle soul. And you can be easily put out of balance because the fish are opposite each other, also because you want to give too much of yourself, and then you're in fighting yourself, like the Gemini and Libra, because they have the same issues. Shall I, shan't I? Shall I, shan't I? Shall I do it now or shall I do it later? So try to keep that balance and be aware. Get all the information before you make a decision. That's how easier it can be made. Symmetry, symmetry. There you are, mathematics. Again, balance. Look into your partner's eyes. Their soul mirrors your own. Soulmate. Boom. You were attracted to each other because salt looks for salt. This sounds more like a love reading. That's if you're not hooked up, somebody will be coming in, and if you are hooked up, you will reignite the spark because you understand each other. You sync with each other. You are like 1 and 1 is 2. Boom. It just feels like that. I just see somebody good, an angel this time, because I see the wings gently going like that. Sometimes I see guides, sometimes I see my parents, but in this case I'm seeing an angel with the wings doing this, like coming together. 1 and then with the hands, 1 and 1 is 2. And that's showing me the angelic number, peace, victory. Wow. Today the readings have been mind-blowing for most of them. I don't know, I seem to be communicating backwards and forwards on the other side and with the cards, and I just get so many strong feelings. I'm also hearing people coming in. Can I speak to Caroline? Can I speak to Caroline? Can I speak to David? And these are the 2 names that I'm hearing, and Danny as well. So there's a lot of names, people coming in wanting to speak to you. So if you are open to the psychic abilities, then try to sit in your sacred space and let them come in. If you start feeling upset, crying, tears coming down your cheeks, don't be scared, because this is how I was, and this is just happening out of the blue. This is not prepared or thought up beforehand. This is what is happening literally. I'm sitting here on my own and I'm getting so much information. Just let it come in, relax, and just acknowledge them. You might go cold, you might get goosebumps, or you might just get really hot. You might just even feel a brush on the right shoulder, or something that they know that you would recognize who it is. Okay? You might even hear a knock. You might hear the bell. You might, something all of a sudden might drop. Don't be scared. Be open to it. They're trying to connect with you. And this is just for a couple of people, Caroline, Danny, and David. Okay. Now I can go on, because once it starts with me, I'm like Niagara Falls. It just, like water pouring down. Wow. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I know it's strange, me going off from the cards into something totally different. This is unexpected for me, but this is what makes the reading special. And that's why I love this reading. Thank you for being here. Please like and share, and I love you. Thank you for being here. Ciao, ciao.